More rewards, more savings. With American Express Business Gold, earn up to $395 back in annual statement credits on eligible purchases at select shipping, food delivery, and retail subscription merchants. Enjoy the benefits of membership with the Amex Business Gold Card. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-gold. Amex Business Gold Card. Built for business by American Express.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
And hello, welcome to Unequal Sequel.
Extra
indeed. Hello, welcome one and all. We are finally made it to the beginning of October, and we are slowly clawing our way back to what is a normal timeline of releases.
Ish.
But until that happens, we are reviewing a movie that came out, I think, about the 3rd. Well, this is the 5th of September. Does that sound about right to you, Rich? Or is that
a month ago. Yeah, fine.
Maybe a bit later in the UK.
It's a spooky movie, and we're heading into
time.
Halloween season, so, you know.
Scary. Yeah, I'm surprised this came out so early, actually. We are talking about the 4th Conjuring film.
Yes, definitely 4th.
Conjuring The Last Rites. But there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 Conjuring universe films. We're not going to go into that a lot.
I didn't watch all the... I have watched all the 3 films before this one.
I'm proud of you now. Yeah.
I watched them all over a couple of days.
Jesus.
But I did not go so far as to watch all the spin-offs.
The Annabelles and the nuns.
Yeah. I didn't watch all that stuff.
And then there's a weird one like The Curse of La Llorona or something.
Or was there? I don't know.
Well, that, I think, was a Conjuring universe film, but then they've removed it from the Conjuring universe because I think it did badly critically and box office wise,
right?
Because it's definitely it's not on the list on Wikipedia, but it's on the list in Rotten Tomatoes, and it says from the universe of Conjuring, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so I'm not quite sure if that one's
if
in
it
or
hasn't got Ed and Lorraine in it, then I've not watched it. Basically,
yes, because last year we were meant to be doing The Nun 2.
Yes.
I went and saw The Nun 2 because I thought we'd be covering it. But then something came up that week and we couldn't do The Nun 2. So we put in a standby episode. So I've seen that fucking awful sequel.
Sorry.
And I've seen at least one of the Annabelle films. And I don't like scary dolls. So that is scary for me. Also, when it comes to horror films, we are trying to be big, brave boys.
Yeah.
I think Rich is coming braver again.
Yeah, I think so. I'm still not massively enjoying a lot of horror, I would be honest.
No.
It's fine, but it's still not my genre of choice.
No, it's not my genre of choice either.
I've watched a few movies this weekend, and some of them have been shocking. So anyway, but we'll talk about that in the roundup at the end of the month.
So we might enjoy this. So this is the 4th film with the cast of what all names have just completely...
Patrick Wilson as Ed
That's
Warren,
the one.
And then Vera Farmiga, is it? Farmiga?
If you can't say it, I'm not going to try it. That's my rule on this one.
As Lorraine. The one from Up in the Air.
Yes.
And then... Who plays the daughter?
Mia Tomlinson.
Mia
in this
Tomlinson.
Film.
And then you've got Ben Hardy, who's off of, like, EastEnders.
Yeah.
He crops up as the boyfriend, Tony.
Well, he's also Brian Taylor from the Bohemian Rhapsody movie.
That's true.
Returning characters. I believe the Father Gordon character has been in 1 or 2 of these movies.
Yeah, I think you're right, yeah.
You should tell me. You've watched them recently.
Oh, mate. You say recently, but it was like a month ago because I watched them before I watched this.
I've watched all of these movies, and I could tell you the first one is good, I think.
Yes,
it's generally some
agreed.
scary movies.
Yeah, I think the first one's the best one.
I've tried to watch these all with my wife. My wife doesn't like scary movies, and it took us about a month to get through the first Conjuring film because there's bits that scared her and then paused her, and then we had to that bit in Friends when Joey hides away the book because it's so scary. You probably don't, 'cause you haven't watched Friends. That was kind of like that movie, so it took us a while, and we've watched the second one, and I think we watched the third one together. And I was like, "Hey, do you want to come watch the fourth one in the cinema?" She's like, "I can't do it in the cinema. I can't because it's just too scary."
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't very scary.
Fuck you. It's some points in there that really got me.
Yeah,
we'll get to that.
they did. Yeah.
But I can tell you what happened in the first one is the family, and the second one is the Enfield hauntings, which is some bad British accents. Mm-hmm. The third one, I cannot tell you. There's like someone gets possessed.
It's a possession-y one. Like someone gets possessed and does a murder, and then they're trying to prove that he wasn't a murderer because he was possessed
by the devil or something.
Yeah, it's a bit weird after that.
And through these films, you are littered with like the nun pops up and then they get a spin-off film. Then scary Annabelle doll gets some spin-off films. And
by the third one, it's all kind of merging into one, essentially.
Absolutely. I'm very confused by it. So when this came along, Rich, were you excited to finally delve into the Conjuring universe?
No, of course not. No. When this came along, my initial thought was, oh, bugger, I've got to watch 3 fucking Conjuring movies. Mm-hmm. My initial thought was, oh, bugger, I've got to watch 10 fucking Conjuring movies. But thankfully, the spin-offs don't count. So, yeah, then it was like, oh, I've got to watch 3 of these things. And I watched the first one and I was like, I don't hate it. Sort of a detective story, really.
Yeah.
Which I quite like. And then the
really
second
genuinely
one,
good scares in that first one as well.
Yeah.
There's a clapping one.
Yeah.
The light goes off and on.
None of it got me, I'm afraid. None of the scares got me. Yeah, but the second one, I was just like, nah, this is okay. And then the third one's entirely forgettable, really.
It is entirely forgettable.
Yeah.
I think that Patrick and Vera, as I'm going to call them, I think they commit to I think they're great in these roles. I think they're, they really try.
Oh, definitely.
hard.
There's definitely some chemistry there. They definitely like the roles, clearly.
And every film hits all the same beats. They're very similar, I would say. Once you start talking one, you're like, which one did that happen in? Was that 1, 2, or 3, or 4? And it's kind of that kind of universe. Rich, we should probably discuss what happens in this fourth one.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to allow you to maybe look at IMDb if that helps.
I'm going to have to try and remember.
Or even Wikipedia.
Do you know what? I can't even remember what fucking happened.
It's the case. The poster says the case that ended it all.
Well, yeah. So Ed and Lorraine have basically retired, I think, because Ed has had lots of heart attacks and stuff.
That happened in the third one.
Yeah, it did. And so I think they've pretty much retired, but they're brought out of retirement by the death of Father Gordon, because Father Gordon's investigating a haunting, and they're brought out of. They're called the Smurls. It's a family, isn't it?
Yes.
I think they're called the Smurls or the Swirls or the Smurfs or something like that. Anyway,
it does sounds like the Smurfs for most of the movies.
Yeah. And he's been investigating that. He's brought out of retirement. They come out of retirement because Father Gordon begs them to, essentially, and then so something happens to him and then they come out of retirement. But they mainly brought because Judy, their daughter, is the first one to go off and investigate, who is getting engaged to her boyfriend Tony. That's part of it. But there's also some sort of like Judy is like the spirit wants Judy, or it wants Lorraine because there's something to do with the mirror that Lorraine saw when she was pregnant with Judy. I don't. Yeah.
This is good. Keep going.
And that's where I'm sort of lost, really. That's where it all just merges into stuff.
Guff.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is what always makes me laugh about these films. The first is like based on true stories. Now, there's a big hoo-ha, like a little bit about the Warrens and how much was real or not.
Yeah,
but these movies are very much, maybe the essence is based on true story, but they go all in on the movie kind of magic and the jump scares and really ramp it up a lot.
Yeah, I mean, saying it's based on a true story is really pushing it. It's based on a true story in the same way that Fargo is based on a true story. It's not. That's a lie.
It always makes me laugh when you, for a whole film, you're watching Vera and Patrick, these good-looking, youngish, modern-looking people doing it. Like, and at the end, they always play clips of what actually kind of real. And very, very different people.
Very different people. Yeah. If I was Ed Warren, and I know he's dead, but if I was Ed Warren, hey, he's probably back as a ghost, like that'd be his thing, right? I would be incredibly happy at Patrick Wilson playing me in a movie.
Oh, I'd be delighted. Any of these people playing me in a movie. Oh, yeah, I always thought Philip Seymour Hoffman would be a good Dave Curtis.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I know he's dead now,
Simon
sadly.
Pegg, I would think, for you, mate.
Yeah, I just
back
feel
when he was actually ginger.
Well, he's never really been ginger. He dyed his hair ginger, I believe.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he dyed it blonde.
No, I think he's naturally darker haired. That was a creative choice for sure. Dead. Anyway. Yeah, this is at the beginning of this film. The Warrens are basically just on a PR tour because Ed can't get involved anymore because of his dodgy heart, and they made a promise not to do anymore. And then this family is starting to have some pretty horrific stuff happen to them because they've got, like Richard said, the mirror from Snow White. That had a traumatic storyline with them from the beginning of the movie, and this mirror is possessed by evil demons that have been waiting for the Warrens or something. There's a grander plan somewhere. Anyway, this family is being treated horribly by some ghouls, and eventually they call in the news, and there's a lot of is it hoax, is it real, and that finally brings the attention of the Warrens' daughter, and then she goes there, and then obviously the Warrens are like, oh my god, our little baby girl, she's a special baby girl because she was stillborn, and then a miracle of life.
Yeah, and then essentially God brought her back.
It does seem this is where we'll go with this, yeah. And then we all finally get into the house about an hour and 45 minutes into the fucking film, to be honest. It takes a long time to get going for things to really start ramping up. This is a 2 hour 15 movie. Personally, I think it overcooks it for far too long.
It's way too long.
There's a lot of stuff when the two storylines are separate, and one of them you don't really care about what the Warrens are just doing around their house kind of thing. The really interesting parts of this film, and the bits you want to watch, is them fucking with ghosts or whatever and spirits and demons. That's honestly, isn't it? Isn't that what you're waiting for? Like the whole of this movie, you want.
I'm not sure at any point they fuck any ghosts, but maybe.
Not, you know what I mean. It takes a long point to get them together with the ghouls and the demons, and what essentially the selling point of the movie is. We should probably get to the bit where I nearly landed on your lap and held your arm at one point.
Yes, and the teenage girls behind us laughed at you. Yeah. Yes,
this movie goes from, I think, pretty boring stuff to me being fucking terrified, back to really boring stuff, and then scary jumps. I think there's some pretty good scary jumps in this movie.
Yeah.
If that's your thing. There's a bit when a ghoul turns up at the end of the mum and dad's bed. I knew that something was going to happen. I was like, something's going to show themselves. I was not expecting that. And that's when I grabbed your arm and held you tight and basically
did a little scream.
And it really got me. And you said, you know when you're scared, Dave, because you talk to yourself. And I do.
He was sat in the cinema talking to himself.
I can't get the balance of this movie. Like, I went from one point being like, come on, this is dull. And then they really just throw it in your face for like 5 minutes. And then they pull back. And it's quite hard to get excited about it. I mean, I really like that Conjuring first film. Will I ever watch it again? Probably not, because I'd be terrified. And I think maybe that's meant to be the selling points of this movie. You're meant to enjoy watching them. I don't really enjoy watching them at the moment.
Like I say, I did in the first one. I sort of didn't mind them in the second one. By the third one, I'm bored, and by this one, it's just blah.
Yeah. Any
much.
points that really stand out to you? Bad bits, good bits for you? Did you enjoy it?
I think that's the real problem, is that at no point did I think this is terrible, but also at no point did I think this is good. It was very average. It was fine.
I think it was fine.
It was fine in a kind of shrug way. You know, it was fine. Yeah.
I think, like I said, once it got going, and the last, I would say, maybe half an hour, 40 minutes. When they get in the house and
I
get
think
in
you're
the loft,
right, actually. Yeah, once it starts to actually...
It really picks up.
I mean, there's some really stupid choices. Like, they do some really stupid things, right? And there's some stuff you're like, well, that's going to come back and bite them, isn't it? Like, there's a bit where they talk about the loft. He's like, is this boarded? And he's like, no, it's just drywall, so don't step off the thing. So I was like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen there. Someone going to step off and fall through the pit?
A lot of the scares are is that telegraphed? Is that
telegraphed, yeah.
And I knew stuff was happening. I knew the scares were coming.
You still jump, though.
I still... I don't think I really like that sensation. And I think I've talked about it before. It doesn't do anything for me anymore. It seems lots of people do like the Conjuring movies, though. These are big deals.
I mean, it's made money, right? Like,
well, yeah, that's what
they all make money.
They're all they're good sellings. I think this had a budget of 55 million estimated.
Yeah,
which is pretty solid. You know, I think it looks good for 55 million.
Yeah,
personally.
It's pretty reasonable these days, right?
Yep, and it's gone on to make. How much do you think it made? You probably know because you probably just looked.
I haven't looked actually. I was looking at how much the first one made. I was interested. The first one made 320 million from a 20 million budget, which I think is pretty good.
Yeah, it was good.
I mean, this one must have made 200 million. I reckon.
Think more.
Really? Wow. Okay. 300.
Keep going.
350.
435 million currently.
What? That's a lot. For 2025, that's a lot of money.
The Conjuring has legs. It does. That has made more money than just completely budget before you throw that back in my face. But it just shows what people are going to see. It has made more money than Captain America and the Thunderbolts, those two Marvel films this year.
Which is incredible because they had 10 times the budget.
Yes.
And this was also filmed in the UK, all filmed in Hertfordshire.
Yeah, you knew someone on it.
I know someone who worked on it, and we will talk about that a little bit later.
We do. I was also amazed when we went to the screen, because we went together, because we were big brave boys together. Mm-hmm. That was quite busy.
It was, wasn't it? It was busy. It was hard to get seats. Not like impossible, but like there were our favourite seats were sold out.
Yes,
we had to go with like third or fourth choice options, and
you could hear things were getting reactions from the crowd, which is lovely. And it's not always, there was people laughing behind us. Yes, the two girls, they did laugh behind me. There was a guy in front of me, I think was just as terrified as I was in a lot of it. He was leaning forward, like rocking back and forward, and a couple literally 2 seats away from me kind of, a lot. And there's an oohs, ahs, and there's a bit of screaming. Not screaming, I would say, but,
that was just
jump
you.
Bits. But when there's something very much about watching a horror film like that together as a collective, which is quite nice. I kind of enjoy that better than maybe watching at home, because giving an excuse to watch on your phone or whatever. Like, I'm going to look away now. At least in the cinema, you're like, no, I'm going to have to watch these creepy looking people. And the ghouls are always quite scary looking people. Do you think?
Yeah.
Like, there's three main ghouls here. The old woman I find very creepy. There's a scene in the mirror room when she's trying to dress that I found creepy. The first time they have a meal together, the Warrens and the daughter, and there's a hand on the shoulder. That got me.
Yeah.
That a little a little bit. So it's good at doing those kind of jumps. For me, it's not the film I want to watch, but 435 million.
That's a lot of money.
Now,
is that in the top 10 of the year?
It's a number 11 at the moment.
that is pretty good.
It's incredible.
For the budget.
Really incredible.
Like, there must be the most amount of profit for a movie this year, I'd say.
It'll be up there. The problem is now with The Conjuring, is that this is meant to be the Warrens' last ride.
Do another one, can they? So,
well,
will they do did they do a Judy and Tony next one, or a prequel maybe, or...
There is rumours for a prequel, but maybe people don't want to watch those. Maybe the people they want to watch are Patrick and Vera being those characters. And we've done this before when franchises have said last rites the last time, or and then they
especially
come
horror.
back again. Especially with lots of money.
Walmart Business saves you time, money, and hassle, which means you can focus on what really matters. Like putting the money you save back into what you do, spending more time training your team, filling orders, and finding new clients. Anything and everything, right down to, oh, that's the one, choosing the best hold music. Walmart Business. It's the Walmart you love, now for your business. Learn more at business.walmart.com.
Gold Bond knows that things are just better with a little boost. Like your music? And your skin. Check out Gold Bond's new Plumping Collagen Body and Face Serum Lotion. It's clinically shown to visibly plump and boost skin hydration by 50%, leaving your skin looking hydrated and more youthful. Turn up beautiful skin with Gold Bond's new Plumping Collagen Body and Face Serum Lotion. Learn more on Amazon.
This podcast is supported by FX's English Teacher. Last year's critically acclaimed series returns to follow Evan, Gwen, and Marky as they vie for their students' divided attention. See why Cosmopolitan called its premiere season a masterclass of comedy, while Glamour raved it's the year's funniest and most heartwarming new comedy series. FX's English Teacher. All new Thursdays on FX. All episodes now streaming on Hulu.
Rotten Tomato-wise,
Yes.
let's play the game, shall we?
Okay.
So let's start at number 1, and we'll work our way through.
Oh, blimey. Okay.
So do you want to guess what the Conjuring one, and we'll do higher and lower?
Yeah, go on then. I guess the first one we'll do higher and
Yeah.
lower. I think the first one, critics, 64%.
Really? You think that low for that first one?
Or
It's 86%.
86, is it? I was
Yes.
second guessing myself because I thought higher, and then I was like, no, it can't be that high. Critics wouldn't be that high, would it?
Well, yeah.
Turns
It is
out
also
it is.
popcorn audience is 83.
I thought audience would be in the 80s, definitely.
Are you thinking this is more of an audience-friendly film?
Yeah,
For a
that's what I
franchise?
was- yes, yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Conjuring 2, higher or lower than The Conjuring?
I would say lower.
You are correct. It says 80%.
Wow,
Still-
that's still very high.
Like we always say, Rotten Tomatoes is a weird beast because 3 out of 5 is a positive review. So, and I think most of these films are, especially the Conjuring films, are 3 out of 5 movies, basically. So that was 80%. Popcorn was 82. Now, the Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. The one that's
got
everyone
to
forgets.
be lower, surely.
It is, by quite a distance, actually, critics-wise. It says 56% for critics.
I think that's because it makes the step from being a 3-star movie to a 2-star movie.
It's definitely
that's
the
why
weak.
it's such a big drop-off.
Yeah, it's the weakest in the series, in this
Yeah.
franchise, I think. Audience still sticking with the 83%, so still very solid.
Okay. So audience 83. Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
And now that leads us on to The Conjuring Last Rites.
I think higher.
Higher than 56.
Yeah, I think so.
By how much higher? Give me a percentage.
I would say, well, knowing the others are in the 80s, I'd say maybe in the 70s, 74.
Okay. 59%.
What? Really? That's weird. Okay.
And then audience, what do you reckon for that?
Oh, definitely in the 80s for the audience. I think the audience would have liked it again.
78%.
I wasn't far off.
So, not bad. Critics' choice looks like pretty positive, actually. If you're a fan of the other Conjuring films, you'll definitely go see it. A decent enough piece of work that falls right in line with its hit and miss predecessors.
Yeah.
Someone's put, I hope they keep making Conjuring movies. Here's some negative one. While it's got good scares, the story in The Conjuring Last Rites falls unbelievably short. The result is an uneven and sometimes boring movie.
That's probably not untrue, I would say.
I don't think that. Yeah, I would say that's about right.
Yeah.
The Conjuring Last Rites blends nostalgia, strong acting, and intense moments, though it falls short with its villain and a pace that doesn't live up to the legacy.
Yeah, the pace is the problem, I think, isn't it?
I also think the villain,
Yeah.
air quotes, is the problem.
Mm.
Because I still not quite sure what the fuck was going on at the end and who the villain really was.
Me too. It is weird, isn't it?
Because you have these entities over here, and then you have the other entity. It's no secret because it's all in the trailers and stuff. That's there.
Yeah.
I just don't get what that is over here. It's a bit hiding in plain sight. They're playing the long game and all of that. Someone's put, the critics, the cast is right, but the last rites is wrong.
Okay.
Don't know what that means.
No.
Good old critics. Okay. 3 stars. Not really scary. Good for a Sunday night at home on HBO.
Okay. Well, I'm not American, so...
But I wouldn't watch this on a Sunday night either. That's meant to be a relaxing night.
Yeah.
Getting ready for your work. This wouldn't get ready for work. 5 stars. Good movie. Good storyline.
Okay.
4 stars. One of the better entries in the series. I'm sad to see the series end. Thank you for all the scares. Here's a half a star. That seems really...
It does seem low.
Extremely disappointing. I'm an hour and a half in, and all I can think is, thank God I didn't pay for this movie and pirated it. I didn't read this before.
You're a bad person.
Almost fell asleep 3 times. Seems like it's very lazy script writing, typical jump scare crap with little no substance. When the original of The Haunting is revealed, it's convoluted and vague, aka lazy. Such a disappointing end to an otherwise, until now, great series.
It's not...
Was this...
They're not
was
completely wrong.
No.
Sorry.
Was this even based on a true story? Yes, loosely it was.
They're all very loosely based on a true story. I mean, the Enfield one, the second one, like, I think Ed and Lorraine turned up for about 10 minutes in real life.
Yeah, they weren't there for all of it.
They didn't. Yeah, they certainly didn't solve it.
No.
You know. Anyway.
2 stars. Pacing was off, not scary.
Yeah, and I sort of agree. I think that the pacing is the problem, isn't it, really?
Yes. 5 stars again. Emotional and sad, but I think how it ended made it come full circle. Loving the Conjuring movies.
Okay.
It seems you either love it or hate it.
Well, I don't either. I don't love it or hate it. I think it's fine. It's forgettably fine.
Yes.
I think these movies range from a sort of 2 to a 3.5. You know, they sit in that very mid-range.
Yeah, I probably agree with you.
All 4 of them sit in that. Nothing's really bad, but nothing's really good. You know, out of 5, I mean, out of 7 for us, that'd be between sort of 3 and 4.
Yeah. I always makes me think of these movies like a modern day, like Exorcist movies kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's made very differently because it's very more glitzy than the Exorcist ever was in films like that. You can tell that Hollywood have really put a stamp on it and put loads of money on it. And I think is it Universal that do this?
I think so.
This really is one of their tentpole budgets. I mean, for the Universal Horror Nights, they always bring out The Conjuring and stuff like that. It amazes me it hasn't got more roller coasters in Alton Towers or whatever it is, like Saw does. What would you score it, Wise, out of us?
It's interesting, isn't it?
Out of 7.
I don't think this is a recommendation, so I don't think it's a positive score. So it's not as good as a 4, but I don't think it's terrible either. So what do we say? Maybe sort of a 3.5.
Did you enjoy it more or less than Megan 2.0?
About the same, I think.
Okay, I think I enjoyed Megan just a little bit more. So I'm gonna say a 3-star movie.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Actually, I think I did enjoy Megan a bit more.
To me, it's just
maybe
blah.
I agree with you. Maybe it is a 3-star for me as well.
It's just a blah. I mean, I'm never going to go back and probably watch it. I'm not going to be like, I can't wait to watch The Conjuring Last Rites again. If I want to watch a decent Conjuring movie, I'm just going to rewatch The Conjuring. I'm not going to work my way through this last one. When it comes to the unequal sequel question, I think it's better than the last one because I think
it's a bit better than the last one too.
Well, you should know. You've recently watched them all. So
yeah, but that's the thing. I've forgotten it already. So it must be, right? Because I can remember the 4th one better than the 3rd one. So, yeah, go on then. Unequal, but in a good way.
Yes. because the second one's got the creepy man, and then they introduce the nun. The first and the Annabelle is in the second one. God, they got a lot in that second one. The first one, they do a really good job of introducing the characters, the Warrens, I think.
Yeah.
And then the third one, did you say it's like an Amityville kind of?
Is it Amityville, that one? There's definitely an Amityville thing, isn't there?
Well, it's got to be that one, because that's the only one that's left. Or is it not the first one, is it?
I'm sure. Yeah, I think so. No, the first one's Amityville, isn't it?
Oh, the first one is. I really like that one. I can't remember that aspect.
Yeah, I'm
Rich
sure
did some...
Amityville's like the... Oh, I don't know.
Doesn't know. So overall, 3 out of 7. It's not a recommendation from us. Maybe that's because we are not into our horror movies as such. We're not big fans of the genre, which is, I don't know, we like some horror, but this is just, I don't like jump scares. I don't know about you, Rich.
They just don't get me like they do you.
No.
Jump scares make you jump. They just don't make me jump. Like, I just don't.
He has no feelings.
Yeah, I have no feelings.
It has no feelings.
They just don't make me jump. So,
do you prefer these kind of movies compared to, say, like the slasher kind of screams?
Yes, definitely.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I
See, I think I prefer a Scream or I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh, see, I don't like gore.
For fun, for
I don't like loads
joy.
of blood and stuff. So I can live without that. But what so I've been thinking about the ones I've liked. So I like Smile 2.
Smile 2 was great.
Psychological kind of horror, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I quite liked Final Destination Bloodlines.
Yep, that was great.
That was good
as well.
And I guess that is kind of bloody, isn't it? That's sort of, it's not really slashery, but it's
we were very much more up on Bloodlines.
Yeah.
5 from me, 5.5 from you.
Yeah. So yeah, if I think about the horrors I like, then they're either psychological or they're very silly. I think it's the main thing. Like, so that's the two ends of horror that I enjoy.
I also think they're better paced movies. I think this took way too long getting going.
The pacing is the problem. That's the real problem for this movie. The pacing is the problem. I should say the costumes are amazing.
Costumes, wow. Especially that scarf that guy was wearing in the funeral. Wow. So 3 out of 7, and in a bad way.
Yeah.
But an Unequal in a good way.
Yeah.
So again, go to cinema and watch it, or wait until it's
bit late
VOD.
now, I would say.
Bit late. It's probably got.
It is still at the cinema, actually. I had a look today. I was looking at what's on, because I wanted to see if the Smashing Machine was out yet, but it's not.
It's probably because Halloween's coming.
Yeah, true.
It's going to stick around for the next maybe a few months. Not a few months, a few weeks. Because, the scary, like you said, the scary period is coming. The studios should be dropping their big scary films. This one dropped a little bit earlier. So did Final Destination Bloodlines.
True.
I don't understand scheduling anymore in Hollywood, but here we go.
Yeah.
So, go see it if you want to see it. If you enjoy the films, you'll probably get a lot more out of it than me and Rich. And there you go.
Yeah. If you do enjoy the films, and you're a Conjuring fan, then boy, have I got a surprise for you. I've got some exclusive merchandise from the film that only people who worked on the movie get. So it is a Conjuring coffee mug, cast and crew coffee cup. We'll put a photo on social media of it. Only cast and crew got one of these mugs, one of these cups. It's like a thermally insulated coffee cup. It says The Conjuring Last Rites on it. And it was like a free gift from the catering team that went to cast and crew. And so I have one of those for a lucky listener. And if you would like to get your hands on this exclusive coffee cup from The Conjuring Last Rites, bear in mind, pretty much no one's going to have one of these. So in like 10 years' time, when The Conjuring's massive, then you can put it on eBay for probably a couple £100. But yeah, so if you want one of these, all you need to do is give us a 5-star rating, either on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to your podcast from. Give us a 5-star rating, take a screenshot of that rating, and email us at unequalsequel@hotmail.com. So that is 5-star rating on any of your players. Send us a screenshot unequalsequel@hotmail.com. We will read out the winner. We'll choose a winner at random from all of you that do it, and we will send you, we'll announce the winner in the end of month roundup at the end of October, and we will get your address and we will send you out this Conjuring Last Rites coffee cup. We'll put this all on social media as well, so it's all written down. So yeah, you'll be able to join. You'll be able to win exclusive merch.
Wow. Am I jealous? Yes, I love merch. I might enter it myself. 5 stars.
Nice.
Brilliant. What else can you tell people?
Yeah, so like I say, get on and rate us 5 stars. Even if you don't want to win the coffee cup, then, do it. Let us know what you thought of the Conjuring Last Rites. You can email us unequalsequel@hotmail.com. You can get in touch on all the social medias where we are at unequalsequel, and you can also leave comments on Spotify or on YouTube if those are the places that you listen. We will read out your comments at the end of month roundup. We will make sure that we remember. We are very busy at the moment because season 9 is about to start. So at the time of talking, it's coming on Monday. Episode 1,
yes.
Season 9 is out on Monday. We still have to record the intro and the outro to that. Let's not forget.
Yes, let's not forget.
Because that is coming out on Monday. We are recording 3 episodes this week, I think, for Season 9.
We are, yeah.
So, yeah, that's going to be exciting. But yeah, Season 9 coming on Monday. I mean, it's going to be a banger because you're going to get our 100th episode and it's not going to be far away. So, yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the auto-download button. We'll drop into your pod player of choice every single week. Also, you can come and join us over on anotherslice.com/unequalsequel, where for just $2.99 a month, yes, that is $2.99 a month, that's not even enough to fill the coffee cup, the Conjuring Last Rites coffee cup with Starbucks coffee. You can join us for a whole month, just $2.99 over on anotherslice.com/unequalsequel. Become a super special slice. So get yourself some access to some exclusive merchandise. Get yourself extra episodes, disenfranchised, box set mentality, and you'll get extra bits to all our sequels, which we call the sequel sessions, which are all lovely, lovely, lovely stuff.
Wow.
And that's it.
Season 9. Yes, and that includes our 100th episode, which me and Rich have now put in our best, worst, and dream sequels.
We have, yes.
Tough choice. Tough choices.
Dave is making me watch a movie that I hate.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, one I hadn't seen and now hate.
Yes, but I have my reasons. So
I can't wait. I
look forward to recording that with our surprise guest.
I will say...
We won't tell who that is yet.
Yeah. We can't let everyone know that Patrick Wilson is coming over to present our 100th episode, right?
I hope he doesn't listen to this episode where we kind of bomb his movie.
I think he knows what movie he's making. It's all good. It's made money.
The man's getting paid and he loves it,
Yeah.
He loves it.
But I don't think there is a worse sequel than my choice for worst sequel. I don't think it exists. Because I would give it -, stars if I could.
Yeah, that could be a way, because it is shit.
Yeah, it besmirches the name of the original.
I think we've gone down the same road with our worsts, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
As in, the first one means a lot to us.
Yes.
And the sequel makes us angry.
Absolutely.
Anyway, wait for that. That's coming up in about 4 weeks' time. I've got nothing else to say. Thank you all for doing it. Get involved in that competition. Do the 5 stars. Send your entries in. We will let someone win that lovely Conjuring mug, and I will be jealous of you forever. So it's a goodbye from me. Bye-bye. And a goodbye from him.
Bye.
See you on the next one. 6 for this one. Have a great week. Bye-bye.
It's not a mug, it's like a coffee cup thing.
Okay,
but yeah, anyway.
It holds liquids and it's warm. I did forget to ask the question, would you watch another Conjuring movie?
No, I think you did.
Did I?
Yeah. No, I prefer not to. I think they're done.
Well, I don't think they're done. So we're going to end up with a prequel or a sequel or something of it next.
Good.
This won't end. I think they're surprised how much this made.
Well, yeah, I'm surprised how much that made.
I can't. The box office is just mad, but it keeps it interesting for us.